Hello, this is Eloisa, and welcome to a summary of the 3 books of occult philosophy by Heinricus, Cornelius, Agrippa von Nettesheim, Book 1, Chapters 7 and 8. Beyond the distinct elements of fire, air, water, and earth, we arrive at the bodies composed of varying degrees thereof. Stones, being primarily earth, are heavy, hard, and dry. Metals, of a watery nature, can be melted or mirror it in their being vis-à-vis argent vif or mercury. Plants have an affinity to air, as in its absence they neither bud nor grow, and their aroma and fecund nature is carried aloft by the winds. Animals have in their nature a most fiery force, and also spring from a celestial source. That is, without the fire of the soul, they would perish. Stones, although mostly earth, when infused with water become as pearls or crystal. Infused with air, they float atop the water, such as pumice or sponge. Fire presents itself by way of those stones which are used to either create fire as flint or suppress it as in asbestos. Amongst the metals, being of a watery nature, we have that lead and silver are earthly, copper and tin are related to air, whereas gold and iron are fiery metals. The most watery of all the metals, of course, is quicksilver. Plants, being of an airy nature, have thick and earthly roots, water within their leaves, air within their flowers, carrying fragrant perfume upon the wind, and fire within the seeds, the generative spirit by which they propagate. Animals containing the fire of spirit can be more earthbound, as moles and worms, aquatic, as in fish, airy, as winged birds who fly aloft, and the fiery soul of the salamanders. Amongst the animalia, their constituent nature has their bones akin to earth, the flesh to that of air, the spirit, of course, is their celestial fire, and the humours akin to the waters of emotion. The choleric humour is fiery, the sanguine airy, the phlegmatic watery, and the melancholic earthly. Amongst the soul we have the earthly senses, the airy reason of the intellect, the fiery spark of intelligence, and the watery depths of imagination. Among the senses, taste and smell are moist and watery. Sight requires a light of fire, hearing is carried through the air, and touch is grounded in the gravity of all that is earthly and gross. Amongst actions we have that slow and firm action is earthly, cheerful and amiable, airy, sluggish and fearful, watery, and the fierce, quick, and angry, of course, is fiery. To quote directly, the elements, therefore, are the first of all things, and all things are of and according to them. They are in all things and diffuse their virtues through all things. As a great Hermetic adage states, as above, so below. Fire, water, air, and earth are in the heavens as well as in the grosser spheres. In the heavens the elements are in their purest form, earth without the weight of water, air without overriding its boundaries, fire without burning, bringing only warmth. But what of the watery element in the heavens? To this we refer to Psalm 148, lines 3 through 6. Laudate eum sol et luna, laudate eum omnes stellae et lumen, laudate eum caeli caelorum, et aquae omnes quae super caelos sunt, laudant nomen Domini, quia ipse dixit et facta sunt, ipse mandavit et creata sunt. Of the stars in the heavens, those akin to fire are the sun and Mars, to air, Jupiter and Venus, to water, Saturn and Mercury, and to the earth, this here 8th orb, and the moon, the latter attracting to it the celestial waters, hence its more common association therewith. Among the constellations, cardinal fire is seen in Aries, fixed fire in Leo, and mutable fire in Sagittarius. Cardinal air gives us the constellation of Libra, fixed air that of Aquarius, and mutable air gives us Gemini. Cardinal water gives us the summer sign of Cancer, fixed water that of Scorpio, and then mutable water in Pisces. The beginning of earth in the heavens gives us wintry Capricorn. Fixed earth is seen in Taurus. And last but not least, mutable earth is spread aloft in the magical sign of Virgo. If we momentarily quit the heavens and observe the elements in the infernal realm, fire, air, water, and earth may be attributed, as Milton states in Paradise Lost, along the banks of 4 infernal rivers that disgorge into the burning lake their baleful streams. Abhorred Styx, the flood of deadly hate, sad Acheron of sorrow black and deep, Cocytus named of lamentation loud, heard on the rueful stream, fierce Phlegethon, whose waves of torrent fire inflame with rage. Far off from these a slow and silent stream, Lethe, the river of oblivion, rules her watery labyrinth, whereof who drinks forthwith his former state of being forgets both joy and grief, pleasure and pain. Among the realm of angels high above, we have the elements attributed in turn. To earth the stately seat of God is given, to water the mercy and piety their hearts contain, to air the subtle breath wherewith they speak, to fire the love they have for all who seek. The seraphim are the angels of fire, the cherubim of earth, the archangels of water, and the principalities of air. Agrippa states, elements, therefore, in the exemplary world are ideas of things to be produced. In intelligences are distributed powers. In heavens are virtues. Thanks for playing, and I'll see you next time.